I've compiled together a video of my crafting process. I was commissioned to make a family tree out of different types of wood, and I started filming about 3/4 of the way through. So this is by no means the complete process of making the tree. By the time I started filming, I'd already made the trunk, I'd already made the shape of the leaves, I'd already lasered them, and I'd already made the decorative flowers. So I was already 3/4 of the way there, but I figured that I may as well film the little tail end of the project. So hopefully this can give you some insight into how I put this tree together and what it took to make it. Hopefully you find this interesting.
This is gonna take some time.
After over 65 hours of work time, this tree is finally done. And I am really happy with how it turned out. I gotta say, this was easily the hardest project I've had yet. I had to change the design about a quarter of the way through, and I realized I didn't have enough wood to make the initial width that I wanted to go for. But this is probably I would say this is probably the best thing I have made so far, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really hope, speaking to my client, that two things really. Number one, that this tree brings a lot of joy and to whoever sees it, to the members of your family. And the second thing is that I sincerely hope that this is something which is passed down from generation to generation, that this is that my handiwork becomes a family heirloom. I love the idea of having a piece of art that just stays outlasts the owner and just continues to move on through the family, especially a piece of art that took this long to make and took so much blood, sweat, and tears just to make it happen. So I hope you, man, I really hope that you enjoy this, that it makes people happy, that it brings joy, and that it lasts, that it lasts for generations. All right, let's have a look at the final result.